Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Beis Halevi in the 8th chapter. Hasina goremes ta'arumes umachleikes. Sina, when you hate another Jew, it also brings about resentment and machlekes, dispute and arguments and fighting with somebody else. And he left off with the following idea, and that is that lanche beischa yoise mikol adam. You must be humble with everyone. You must be kind and understanding and patient with everyone. But to the people of your home, your wife and your children, you must be the most humble and the most understanding and the most patient. It's exactly the opposite of the way that we normally feel. We think that we are entitled to treat our spouses and our children however we want to, because they're used to us, they know us, we're around them all of the time. And if I need to blow off some steam and I have to get it off my chest and I'm not in a good mood, who says I have to come home with a smile on my face? Who says I have to be nice to my wife after the boss chewed me out today? Who says I have to be nice to my husband after I had such a hard day when I went to the mall and they didn't have the shoes that I wanted to buy for Yom Tov this week? And now what am I going to go? I'm going to go barefoot on Rosh Hashanah. And now he comes home and he's asking for dinner. Of course he's going to get screamed and yelled at. What does he expect? And my children, God bless them, they're wonderful kids, but why do they keep getting in trouble in school? And why don't they clean up after themselves? And how come they can't throw a plate away after they eat dinner? And how come they make a mess? And how come they scream and they yell and they rant and they rave? They're like cats and dogs fighting in the other room when I just want a little bit of peace and quiet. So of course I'm going to yell at them. Says the Beis Halevi, wrong. Adarabba, on the other hand, that la'anshe beischa yoiser mikol adam, more than anybody else, you have to treat the people of your house, your spouse and your children, with more humility and more respect. Now listen to these words. V'im tisrayim v'silachem im beischa. And if you are resentful and you battle and you fight with the people of your home, seivcha legehenim, in the end you will inherit Gehenim. That's the dark, hot world down there. The HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given you a gift. The gift is called a wife and children, or a husband and children, or a spouse. That's the gift that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given you. And He wants you to appreciate it and value what it is that you have. Do you realize that the reason HaKadosh Baruch Hu designed this spouse and these children is because that is the way that you will be masak and you'll fix yourself up in the best possible way? It's those children that are the grate on your nerves the most, and they're the most different from you. They help you become a better person. You know that the spouse that doesn't always see eye to eye with you, and therefore you have to work things out, you have to compromise, you have to work on yourself, you have to humble yourself, you have to understand where somebody else is coming from, not to be selfless, but rather selfish. Do you realize that that's the spouse that was chosen min hashamayim from HaKadosh Baruch Hu just for you, tailor-made for your whole disposition to make you work on yourself and become the greatest Jew that you could be? And then you come home and you're in a bad, rotten mood and you don't smile and you end up blowing off some steam and you scream and you yell and you're not nice to her or you're not nice to him and you're nagging and nagging and nagging because he didn't do this, he didn't do that. Why are you doing that? HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I gave you a gift. I gave you your other half. I gave you the person that together, if you work as one, you'll grow in such ways that you won't be able to imagine and fathom. I gave you that child over there as a present min hashamayim. Yes, it's true, the child has struggles and the child is not exactly like you and the child can be annoying and they can be frustrating. It's all true. But why is that the child that I've given you? Because that's the one that is going to help you go deeper and dig inside of yourself and pull out the koichais, the potential, and the midas, the character, and the abilities that you never used before. So why are you getting mad? Why are you getting upset? Why are you giving them that sour, scowling face? Why are you making them feel bad? Why are you putting them down? Why are you hitting? Why are you doing all of that? This child is a present. Min hashamayim, they're more precious than diamonds and pearls. And you hit them, and you throw them around, and you talk not nice to them, and you make them feel bad about themselves. Chas v'chalila, says the Says the Beis Halevi over here, you should know that the people in your life that you need to have the most patience with, the most humility with, the most love and endearment for, B'nai Beischa, are your wife, your husband, your children, the people of your home, because they are the ones that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has designed perfectly to help you become the best you that you could become. And if you treat them in a not nice and a nasty way, so then it's kafri toiva, it's showing HaKadosh Baruch Hu how grateful you are to all of the chesed, all of the kindness and the mercy and the presence that HaKadosh Baruch Hu showers you with in your life. Have a wonderful day.